Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Okay, so the question is about juicing, smoothies, and eating fruits or vegetables whole. Is there any advantages to one or the other? What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it depends on who you are and your digestive abilities. For instance, my grandmother has a really hard time with fresh vegetables. She either needs to cook them or blend them or juice them. The disadvantage of juicing is that you're removing all the soluble fiber, which is a fuel source for the cultures living in your gut. They really require that soluble fiber. So if you're doing a juice fast or a juice feast, you really need to find a way to get soluble fiber into your system so that you can feed your healthy cultures. Otherwise, they can become compromised, and other cultures can take advantage of that opportunity and flourish. Smoothies have all the fiber intact still, so I'm a big fan of smoothies. Fresh fruits are great. You don't really need to blend fruits to get the nutrients out, but vegetables are harder to break down. The cellular structure of most vegetables is tougher, so blending them I think is advantageous if you don't want to cook them. Cooking also breaks down the cell walls of those vegetables, which is why your broccoli is softer after being cooked. But I recommend blending it rather than cooking it. That way you're getting much more nutrients in that broccoli still intact. There are people that worry about oxidation in juicing or in blending. That's really only a problem if you're juicing or blending things that don't have antioxidants in them. For instance, if you take your whey protein and your peanut butter and a banana and some milk and you throw it in the blender, it's going to oxidize because of the metal blade and the vortex of air and any heat generated. You're going to produce some oxidation in there, and there's going to be some damaging compounds. But if you're blending kale and blueberries or strawberries or mango or kiwi or spinach, nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables that are high in antioxidants, the antioxidants in those foods are going to prevent they're going to prevent oxidation from damaging that smoothie. Now, if you are going to compromise some of the antioxidants in that smoothie because they're going to be fighting off oxidation, so you are decreasing the antioxidant capacity, but that's fine because there's probably too many antioxidants in there anyways. Studies have been done on athletes where they consume a great deal of antioxidants prior to exercise, for instance, blueberries, pomegranates, cacao, and they found that these athletes don't adapt to exercise as well as people that didn't consume antioxidant-rich foods before exercise. Now, this seems really counterintuitive. You mean if I eat the really good stuff, I'm actually not going to get the benefit of exercise? And the reason is that we get stronger from exercise, or one of the reasons that we get stronger is that we are adapting to the oxidative stress that occurs. Our body gets better at handling that oxidative stress, so it grows, it responds, it adapts. But if you're consuming, prior to exercise, a lot of antioxidants, the body doesn't need to adapt because the food did the work for you. So the body doesn't need to get stronger. It doesn't need to get more efficient. It doesn't need to develop protective mechanisms because the food did the work. So as an athlete, I try to keep my antioxidant intake to a minimum prior to exercise so that I can get the full benefit of that exercise, so that I can actually damage my body intentionally. That's why we work out. We're damaging our body so that it grows stronger. But if you stop the damage, you stop the growth. I know I'm getting off track here, but yeah, smoothies great, juices great, fresh fruits and vegetables great if you can digest them. If you can't, you're going to want to blend them or juice them. And if you're doing a lot of juices, you got to find a way to get the soluble fiber in your diet. Sometimes you could juice the vegetable and add it to a blended fruit. Because there are a lot of vegetables that don't blend well, but they juice well. For instance, carrots. Juice your carrots, then add the carrot juice to your blended smoothie of other stuff. Same with beets. So you can do a combination. And then dip a banana in it. So you're getting your whole food, your juice, and your smoothie.
I can't wait to do that when I get home.
I'm going to make that video.
Here's the benefit of juicing, blending, and whole fruits at the same time.
Yes, kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Maybe not kill them, but...